most people would consider
What?
a celebration of...
Oh man, I made the mistake of sticking Nigel Farage TV on. Also, the Demon Headmaster's Playground, Great Britain News. News. And the little fucking weird boy, looks about 12-year-old as a presenter, is sitting having a meltdown about an Oxford Union president-elect. Came out and said some hurty words about Charlie Kirk's assassination. And this is the same mob that talk about the ridiculousness of people being held accountable for their hurty words and the cancel culture and all that. And this little fucking dickwad Nigel Farage cockboy is sitting there, obviously at his editor's behest and the brainwashing that he's went through, or just the for his paycheck, whatever reason he's having a genuine meltdown or fake meltdown there, because people are coming out and saying hurty words when it wasn't too long ago they were like talking about the ridiculousness of people being held accountable for their hurty words. How quick the tide changes. It's almost as if they're just trying to capitalise on stuff. It's almost as if they're not actually even true in the shite that they spew. It's just rhetoric, memes, tabloid TV. Great Britain News pretending they're fucking a news channel. It's pathetic. I've lost count of the amount of times they've been fined for just openly being a party political broadcast service at first UKIP, but just basically a mouthpiece for Nigel Farage and his politics. And now all the right wing are having meltdowns and are wanting people cancelled. The people who were against the cancel culture are wanting people cancelled for saying hurty words against their dear leader's young cockboy. What's his name? Charlie Kirk. Because there's people out there saying mean things about him after him being assassinated. So, like, anybody want to call them out for being, like, just the most obvious hypocrites in the world ever? Great Britain News. I bet you it talks the exact same. Let me see. Hateful words. MSNBC sack senior political analyst for Kirk remarks. So they're focusing on the left saying hurty words and getting cancelled. Let me put this one.
You shouldn't use the word, but at the same time you defend like Lucy Connolly and Graham Linehan and so on. No one's defending Lucy Connolly's tweet. We're defending the process and the severity of the punishment. Graham Linehan's was simply his tweet was if someone comes into a biological man comes into a woman's space, punch him in the balls as a last resort. It was humorous. It was a sense of last resort. It was the tone.
So all the usual talking points that you could have guessed before you even turned that shit on. And again, it's just justifying all the stuff that they want to justify and use for their own purposes. And then demonise, that's right, the left, while complaining about the left demonising them. Oh my god, I don't even think any of these fucking backward retards have the ability to stand back and objectively look at the state at the lot of them. Do you know what I mean? They're both sides of the same fucking retarded fucking coin. Standing back and like accusing each side of the exact same shit that they're both doing to each other. while selectively editing what stories to touch on to suit their politics. Forget about those political deaths, focus on these ones. Those hurty words should be allowed under freedom of speech, but these hurty words shouldn't be allowed. We should cancel these people for their hurty words, but these people shouldn't be cancelled for their hurty words. And none of them, because they're all dictated to by their editorial stance. I mean, Talk TV is Rupert Murdoch Gimps. His News Corp. Great Britain News is Nigel Farage fucking TV. Which is conservative, like fucking Conservative Party on steroids. And then nobody on either side is standing back and looking objectively at all the retards from all the pigeonholes and all their little bubbles and all their little cock trains blowing smoke up all their own each other little fucking cults, arseholes, and stand back and go, yous are all sounding ridiculous. Nobody's making an iota of sense. Nobody's applying logic. Nobody's being truly objective while claiming to be objective. There's not a working class fucking motherfucker amongst yous. The working class motherfuckers you have already climbed the fucking greasy pole. Yes, my mum was a window dishwasher and my dad was a paper boy. What are you now? And why are you supporting right-wing politics? Anyway, it's sad and pathetic and so obvious from all sides, and it's laughable. Get it? Got it? Good. Cat cheese. No cats, no cheese. Maybe only some right-wing and left-wing devotees were harmed in this filming.